Miss Baker, hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the Smoking Aces. First time I've seen you in here. What's going on? Where are you from? Where are you from? Waiting on some more to pile up in here. So do you play guitar? Who else is here besides Lou? Oh, Nina's here. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, speaking of which, I was talking about you earlier. Miss Deuce, I've been trying to email you. Did you get it? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Lord. I tell you what, no, that ain't gonna be possible either. Shit. Are we friends on Facebook? I can't remember if I asked you. Let's see. Oh, you're from Virginia. Love your governor, man. Love your governor. Um, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Sub to the channel. Sub to the channel. Sub. We're freedom people. We're freedom family. We all are standing for the Constitution and the education of kids and people in general about the fact that we're not a democracy, we're a republic. Ever through there, Facebook, I got you. Jamie just went live, or either she posted a video one. Happy Father's Day weekend. Hope you are doing well. Yes, met you before. It's been some time though. Oh, okay. Did you meet me on a live or did you meet me in person? Luke Baker. Nina and Luke and me, are we the only ones here? There's one more. Who's the one more? I don't think they count me, do they? You guys could hit that thumbs up. It'll help too. It'll be nice. Um, Nina, I've been talking. I told Deuce earlier today, about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half. I told him, I said, me and Nina are planning our anniversary weekend. She said, what are we going to do? She said, how did Nina get involved? I said, she made the suggestion of going to Hagerstown. I said, we can meet up with all of the crew. So that's Mr. Daniel. He didn't know I was live. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I guess they are counting me. I'm not sure how it works. Okay, I make 3 thumbs up. Thank you. So, Nina, what you think? I'd love to go to the Gulag, or I'd love to go down to the Vigil, but I also want to see Glory B, and I want Deuce to meet her. So, I'd really like to keep it relaxed for Glory B, if possible. Glory B and third if she's around, but I heard they may be gone. I heard they might be gone. That's what I was wondering too, Luke, if they count me. I don't know. I'm in chat. Well, it seems like to me if that were the case, there'd be four because well, no, because I'm on stream alone. I don't know, man. I don't know how all this works. I have the neighbor's pretty lit yard in y'all's vision tonight. It's better than looking at old ass me. Dang, I'm surprised some of the other people ain't in here. Nina, what'd you do? Run them all off? So, anyway, no, we lost somebody. Nina, yes, Glory B is in Georgia visiting her parents. I know. I've been seeing the videos of the cats, of the cat. He's so funny, and so is she. She'll be back by then, though. She'll be back in she'll be back in wherever she is. Nina is here. Hi, Nina. And we have a newcomer, Luke Baker. He's with us. She says Glory Bees in Georgia visiting her parents. I knew that. I've been watching the videos. I guess we dropped down to just Nina now.
See, that's what I do in the chat.
No, that's not what you do. We all had a whole of two.
Hey, Nina. The two about.
Now we got three. Nina says, "Hi, Uncle Deuce."
The cat with melon is an awesome video. It's just hilarious.
What did they name the cat?
Sly Fred.
Sly Fred. Okay, so are they keeping it?
Her parents are keeping it and saying that no.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, give me a sec.
Glory B is a mess. She is a mess. She reminds me of my dad in a lot of ways. Luke Baker says, "My name used to be Luke Baker RVA. For some reason, I don't remember you. I will give you my phone number. Nina, you're going to have to. You're going to have, well, no, don't do that because you can't put that in chat.
What's up?
Nina's trying to figure out how to get in touch with us, but she's not good. She's not technical. So we having problems. Okay, do you have anyone else's number in the movement? Anyone above? Hold on. I don't see it. So, but no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um. And you're not on Facebook. I don't want you to put it in comments on the video or nothing because that's just it. They probably dox it anyway. They'll probably hide it because you're not supposed to do that. And if you don't know how to email, it's going to be kind of tough. It's going to be kind of tough. So, but anyway, so Do we have a drop in numbers? Because I still got 3 on StreamYard. Mm, no. Wait a minute now. This is an old one, I think. What's going on? Something ain't right. Okay, there's all my chat. Well, all 2 of you. All right. So, Nina, what kind of day have you had today? Has it been a good day, a bad day, a good weekend, or a bad weekend so far? And Luke Baker, you can answer the same question. Anything special happened this weekend? It's Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day, Luke. It's blocking it, I can tell you. They do that. Child abduction, Missouri City, Texas. 4-year-old, black female. Ooh, they took a bunch of them. Unknown black Jeep. Goodness. 2 kids just got kidnapped by an Amber Missouri City and Mount Royal Dixon. Um, one's 4 and one's 6. That's crazy. Really? Well, that's good. That's good, Nina. Because I fuss every once in a while. Luke Baker said, thanks, nothing very special this weekend for me so far. Well, maybe tomorrow will change that. That would be pretty cool. Maybe tomorrow will change it. You never know. So, um, Deuce and his son are going out to game for 2 hours. And then I think it's Monday where I got to chase down a lead on the job, and Deuce has got an interview. I hope you squiggling through holes.
Just avoiding you.
What do you not do?
You would think you. Yeah. Whatever.
Nina, Uncle Deuce is being a brat.
I'm good at it.
You hear me? Nina, Uncle Deuce is being a brat. So, man, every time I go live lately, the numbers are low. That low, or if it's just mine, but it's crazy. Where's everybody at? Mine isn't, as you can see, he's over there spending time with the neighbors. So since he was doing that, and I'm just kind of chilling here at the house, um, I thought I'd go live for a little while just to see who was up and what was up. Um, let's see. I was going to tell you something, Nina. What was it? I know, right? It's weird, but I don't know. There might be, it might be somebody that's competing with me, or it could be also that everybody's in bed, which is kind of early for that because I went live at 9:30 many times. So my guess is one of our people is interfering.
Is it what? I'm theorizing about the next apocalypse. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to get you in trouble with Nina.
Um, hey Nina.
Well, I appreciate you being here. Uncle Deuce is trying to kill y'all.
Hey, you're warned to wear your helmet. If she didn't do that, that's all the mission's fault. If she didn't warn you at the beginning of the chat, you gotta wear your helmet.
Yes,
At all
everybody put
times.
on your helmets. Make sure it's tight because Deuce got me this little flippy thing, but every once in a while it likes to act retarded and snap off. And when it does, y'all fall. To me the day I was gardening, Uncle Deuce is my old man, but we both met in the freedom movement. We were mods for Tomboy Santa's chat, and he was like, we did a protest on the Washington Mall, and he was kind of like the leader. And it was unreal. We had a bunch of live streamers and a lot of patriots and stuff down there, so it's pretty cool. Uncle Deuce, you've probably if you followed any of our groups like Freedom Jeffrey 1776, Convoy Santa, all these are YouTube. Um, let me think. 1791 Stormtrooper, uh, Glory Be Freedom, uh, Jamie Crow. All these awesome people are just, all of them are live streamers and all of them are part of the Freedom family. So you'll hear us talk about stuff coming up. We also have a little storm. You hear a little thunder in the background. I'll keep us live as long as it don't get too bad. So, yep, welcome to the Smoking Aces. Tonight, Nina and I and you are the only two that's in here right now. Who could possibly be drawing my numbers? Uh, um, I don't see anybody live. Nobody. Oh well, Trooper's still alive. That's where most of them are, right there. He only has 14 in. Two. Yeah, everybody's numbers is real low. When Trooper ain't got but 14 people, he must be through. Let me see if I can go into here. Luke, I'm going to put a link in there for you if I can. Let's see. Hold on one second. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Chill, what's been going on? It's good to see ya. Let's see. What was I fixing to do? Oh, Stormtrooper. Hold on one second. Live from Texas, we have Stormtrooper. No, just kidding. I wish. Let me go. Did he go down? Did he go down? Nope, there he is. All right, so I'm going to put his link up real quick. No, but is it me or him that's buffering? All right, there we go. Nope, he's not buffering. Share, copy. Now let me come back to chat. Oh, Chilled, how have you been? With it being Father's Day weekend, did you do anything this weekend special? That is Stormtroopers link, Luke Baker, if you want to get to know the Patriot family. Oh, we got 4. I got to put, let's see, Chill Good. How are you doing? Let's see. Should have done that. All right. So, me, I'm not a dad. As much as I would love to be a dad on Father's Day sometimes, my kids are young. They don't ever think of me like that. We do not ever do anything. I guess my day's coming one day, huh? Nina. I've been trying to tell an Uncle Deuce to you for the last 30 minutes. Yep. No, well, y'all better stop it. He will have anywhere from 250 to 300 when he's at the J6 Vigil. So, if not more than that, I've seen his numbers way, way up. Um, okay. Well, you may have a dad, though. That's what I meant by that. You may have a dad. You might have helped the kids do something if you got kids. I mean, it could be anything. Sorry about that. I honestly didn't mean nothing by it. So, um, I called my dad twice today. I forgot to tell him Happy Father's Day, but I told him I loved him, so that counts. But he's supposed to be coming up here to Texas on July the 4th. I cannot wait. I hope he comes. I'm ready to see him, and my stepmom will love it here. So I can't wait. Hey, 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 we got one more. I see. If you hadn't already hit that like button, please do for me. And, ooh, uh, so that's bad. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Crazier that you don't know why. I can't say nothing though. When my mama passed away a couple months ago, me and her had not spoken in 20 years because of stupid stuff. Man, sometimes people let the dumbest stuff come between them and family. It's absolutely crazy. I saw the numbers go up then. Who all jumped in? Who's here? Y'all, 7 of you are here. So, me and my mama didn't. When I stood at her coffin, when I had like a private viewing, and I told her, I said, I said, this could have so easily been avoided, all of it. And what's sad is that, you know, you had one life to live and you spent the last 30 years of it hating me because of one decision I made you didn't like. Instead of believing in your child, you put all your faith in a man, and it ruined everything. So sometimes it's dumb shit. Sometimes it's just dumb shit. I see 8. Somebody ain't speaking, but I try to keep a lot. Well, number one, I avoid conflict as much as I can, and number two, I if there is conflict, I try to stay out of it because the second you let yourself get in the middle of it, all hell breaks loose, and that ruins everything. Luke said, "I think it is something dumb in my case too. Just not worried about it." Well, there's 2 ways to look at that, Luke. What's going on? There's 2 ways to look at it, though. You can look at it like it is a good thing, or just remember that life is very short and you may not get a chance to say, you know what, it just really damn don't matter. I just wanted you to know I love you. Because as the Bible clearly says, none of us know the day or hour when we're going to check out. Yeah, well, it's okay, chilled. I mean, it's okay. I remember the couple of lives I did where I was where I would tear up in the middle of it talking because I had conflicting emotions. But a huge thank you to my dad and stepmom. They made sure I got everything I needed done. And you know, I couldn't have done it without neither one of them that weekend. So dad made sure I got picked up at the airport. He made sure I made it home. He made sure I got to meet my son that I hadn't seen. This is all a long story. Um, in probably almost 13, 14 years. Because of this bitterness, it's just a long story. Things happen, you know. Things happen. Let me go back up. Well, that's good. That's all that matters. Maybe you should just call him up one day and be like, "Hey, Dad, let's me and you go have lunch." And y'all go somewhere and sit down and have some lunch and some coffee. Do breakfast. There you go. Do breakfast. Everybody hit that like button for me. It helps. What all it really helps, I don't know, but do it anyway. He will in time. Don't give up. He might be trying to see how bad you want it, Luke. How bad do you want to reconnect? Oh, I'm married to one. Um, Not a people person unless it's in his small little window of people. Jill says sometimes you have to just let things go to keep from the heartache of arguments. Correct? Correct. Sometimes one of you's got to be a grown up. Damn it. Right. Sometimes you have to be a grown up. And you know what is so funny is like you and another person can get in a fight and y'all may not speak for a while, whether it's a friend or a friend of a friend or whatever, associate, whatever. And the only person really holding on to it is you, and she ain't been worried about it. And she quit worried about it a long time ago, kind of crap. Yeah, I'm telling you, after a while, it just don't matter no more most of the time. Now, my mama was the one exception to that rule, but most people, nah, 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 nah. Nah. It really is. It really is. It really is. Um, a lot of people have let things that controlled their animosity to someone else or vengefulness or revenge or whatever you want to call it to a point that when they died, um, bitterness and that person the rest of their life will never forget it. It'll haunt them. It'll haunt you not being able to say your piece. And I faced that decision when my mother died because I was sitting there talking to my dad the night I got to Georgia, and we were sitting at the table. I was tired because of taking the flight, but and Dad was tired because he had to pick me up at Atlanta Airport, and we got situated and all, and we talked a lot on the ride home. And I told him, I said, I just don't know what to do. I said, you know, we'll sit down at the table and we'll talk about it when I get there, and hash it out a little bit. But I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I wasn't sure whether I was going to try to go to the funeral. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to go down there and see her at the funeral home. I knew I wanted to meet up with my child, but I had a lot of uncertainty that my dad sit there basically and let me talk, answered it. Um, that's what's going on. LJC. I can't see very well to see who it. Oh, Cowgirl, what's going on? You got to stick around. You can't just pop in here. Kathy, everybody hit that like button and sit down and join us for a minute. Anybody do anything special this weekend with it being a holiday? If you did, tell me what you done. Me and Nina are talking about the anniversary weekend because it looks like me and her are going to do a trip for me and him together. And there's a lot of people that's going to be close by that we care about. None of them are in here tonight, but not yet anyway, besides Nina. But if you're in Hagerstown, Maryland, that's where we're going to be. Man, Uncle Deuce is over there talking to and chilling with the neighbors. I sat here to run the live stream for a little while. That ain't Tay again, is it? Somebody done stopped on the side of the road. So, but no. Um, but in the end, going back to the subject, in the end, I did decide to go and see my mom at the funeral home because, after all, she did give birth to me, and for many years, me and her were really close. I regret strongly and said it that day that we never were able to cross over and get that mess squashed because stuff like that can come between you and God too on Judgment Day, and it really can because He can be like, you expect this forgiveness and this blessing and this, but you can't forgive your own flesh and blood type stuff. And one day we're all gonna have to answer those kinds of questions for sure. Um, I do believe that He's going to hold us accountable, and He's going to want to know why we've done some of the bad stuff we've done through our life. And there's stories in the Bible that I still remember to this day that remind me so much of the way we are supposed to treat each other as a whole. You know, and I don't think there's many religions out there that don't say love your neighbor and help each other. And not only that too, you never know when God's going to come in the flesh to somebody at your door like He did in the Bible. I mean, it can happen like that. Yeah, of course we're going to be judged for all the dirt we did, all the dirt that nobody knew about, the stuff everybody knew about, the stuff you're ashamed of that you think somebody. And that's why I try real hard not to judge people because we all have stuff we want to hide from the world. We've all been embarrassed, and it's just stuff like that. It's just not that big of a deal. It's small crap, most of it, and it should be left there. You should never pick on somebody because they're less fortunate than you. Things happen. Things happen in your life that you can't prevent. Things happen in your life that you wish you could change. And like in the blink of an eye type shit, your whole world can change. And you need to remember that as you live through each and every day. Remember that we are never promised tomorrow. That's right, Luke. Don't sweat the small stuff. Jill says, nope, you're right, Luke Baker. And it is. Don't I mean life is too short. The Bible says that we are just a whisper to God. Our presence here on this earth and to everybody we love is just a whisper. And that's like I mentioned it in a previous live, and I'll mention again. That's like people who aspire their whole life to get more and get more and get more and get more. But in the meantime of getting more, getting more, getting more, they become bitter, and eventually they're alone, and there's nobody there but them, and then they die, and nobody gives a damn, and all of that work goes to nothing. Besides probably some greedy, hungry people trying to come out of the woodwork that ain't spoke to them in 20 years. So yeah, that's the way that goes. There's always going to be somebody there to take advantage of an unfortunate situation and either take advantage of it to benefit themselves or take advantage of it to benefit somebody that he cares for or she. And one of the things that amazes me about this country is that the crazy shit the average American, all Americans, doesn't matter what side of the fence you stand on. It doesn't matter whether you're young or old, and it damn sure don't matter how and what you have in your bedroom every night, or what color your damn skin is. And it really don't care. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. Everybody in this country should be ashamed at the stuff that's going on that they are blind to. Blind to. Everybody just acts like this stuff is not going on, and it is. And the way that the system is taking that information and they're making it like we're going to fight over it. And they always want everybody to fight. They want them to be divided right down the middle so that neither side can cross over it. All it takes is one or two, or maybe even uh, 5 or 6 or 10 people to get together, like-minded, and just not give a shit what separates you, but worry about what unifies you, and let all that crap go. Because for the safety of our kids and our grandkids, if we don't get this shit right, man, it's gonna be messed up. And mainstream media and TV and the games and YouTube videos and all this shit, it ain't doing nothing but ruining the way our kids think. And the education system is fucking the rest of it up for them. So there you go. Nina says, I find myself getting better when I see how the world is. And Kathy says, my mother and father gave me away when I was 2. I didn't know until I was 12. I had a lot of emotions, but before they died, I forgave them. I'm glad I did. Uh, I always blamed me if I thought it was me. Kathy says, I am now an old woman. Life is good. Kathy, do you have memories and do you have pictures of yourself with the people you cared about? And that's the stuff that's going to matter to most people when you're not here anymore. Um, Luke says, forgive them for your own good, also for if nothing else. I got you. Nina says, so sorry, Kathy. I'm glad life is good now. Kathy, you're right. Bitter. Okay, I got you. Bitter. And I understand that too. And the thing about it is it can control everything you think and do. It can make you become a hermit and not walk out your house. It could just make you angry as hell every single day. It could turn you into a drunk because all you want to do is sit back and forget about your life. I mean, people need to live their life while they are here. Don't waste your time not speaking to somebody you care about because of stupid shit. What's going on, Denise? Anything interesting going on your weekend, chick? Lori, how's it going? She says, you and I were lucky to be placed with loving parents. I too was actually adopted 2 times. Forgiveness is grace. Right, it is. And, you know, sometimes God doesn't answer prayers because it's to open a new door. You see what I'm saying? In other words, the old expression, he's not going to open, he's not going to close a door unless he opens another one. And then that might be your very blessing, and it may take you 2 or 3 years down the road to actually figure that crap out.
Yeah,
You going to bed? Go in the house. He's trying to get through the door so he can go to bed. And y'all better watch TV and calm down. The live stream is on. Oh, move. We don't need your help. Go in the house. Go in the
no.
baby. Baby. Baby, you're forgetting something. Yes, you is.
You're something special. You're something sweet. I really love you on Thursdays, even though it's only a day of the week.
You're crazy. I love you.
I love you, baby. uh,
I love you too. Do you feel like putting the fan in the bedroom since you're going to bed?
I'll make it happen.
I love you, baby. Thank you. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see where I left off. Da, 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 da. Whenever God closes one door, He always gonna open a window. That's right. Denise says, just happy to see all things Christian standing up Friday at the Dodger Stadium. I didn't see that, but I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Apparently, make you physically, actually, and spiritually sick. Yes, it will. And not only that too, but it will make you. It will kill you. Stress will kill you if you let it. Um, you got to think about it. It puts a strain on your heart. It puts a strain on your mind. It'll influence all your relationships you're involved in. It will do all of those things. It will wreck your life if you let it. It will it will wreck your life if you let it. Deal. Don't dwell. Right. And even if you have to be the one that feels like you wasn't the one wronged, but just to squash that shit and clear the air, do it. And then let it go. That's what we're supposed to do, but we have a habit of not doing that. We have a habit of holding grudges, hating someone because of something they did to us. You never know, they might have saved you some heartache. You don't know if you're 5 minutes late for work, God could be keeping you from an intersection to keep you from having a wreck. You just don't know how He works and manipulates things. And sometimes He'll give you an intuition, and that intuition, we don't follow it until it's too late. But luckily for us, we make it through whatever we're trying to deal with. But I've had it happen to me, and it be so strong that I couldn't help but listen. You know. Hey, Yvette, how you doing, sweetheart? I just saw you in here, and Uncle Deuce just went to bed, so it's just me tonight. Kathy says, hold on. Uh, Kathy says, I get to go to bed. I got to go to bed. God bless you all. I pray for you all. Remember, God said He would never leave you. Trust in Him. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. And then Chill says, just got to make people understand they do not need to influence the children. Let them be children. Adult decisions are not for children. It's especially when it comes to all this grooming and LGBT. I have no problem. I've got a son, two of them actually. Whatever. Anyway, long story short, it don't bother me. But if a child hadn't went through puberty, you don't need to be trying to teach them about sexuality at all. Okay. Period. Um, that's the way I feel about that. I mean, you can't set a 7-year old aside and decide, like me and one of the school teachers went round and around about this, and then me and my child went around and around about this just a couple of days ago. And he's like, Mama, why won't you let me be called Gregory? I said, because that's not your name. Your name is Christopher. And as long as you are 18 and in high school or in school, period, you're going to go by Christopher. And I don't care whether you like it or not. And I set his teacher straight real dadgum quick. She called me asking for Greg to talk to me about Gregory. I was like, who in the hell is Gregory? Have you got the right parent? That's just the way I feel about it. You got body parts that you never even really have understood up until that age, and then you begin to understand what they're there for. And that's the time that you should be making those kind of decisions, in my opinion. And until you're ready to embrace that, I don't think anybody should make that decision for you. I don't even think it's fair for your parents to make that decision for you. You and you alone should be able to decide that, but age appropriately is the way I'm looking at it. It shouldn't be being taught in school. Let me put it to you that way. It shouldn't be taught anywhere the kids go. Yeah, I just want, he just keeps asking me, and I keep telling him no. I forbid the school to do it. I mean, I just made a phone call after that, right there. That was it. I told her, I said, you better not ever let me hear you call him Gregory again. He has a name, and that's what I want him called. And of course, Christopher came home, and he's like, no, why can't I be called Gregory? And I was like, because that's not your name. And as long as you live in my roof, you're going to abide by my rules, buddy. That was crazy. I know, right? I don't know. He went in the hospital one time, Christopher did, when he was young, way younger. Back before I did away with all of the big pharma medicine and stuff, because he was clinically bipolar, but the freaking medicine made it like 100 times worse. And I reached a point where I was just done with the medication. I'm like, I told the doctor, I said, we will not be back. I'm not bringing them back. Don't write the scripts, nothing. We're done. But in those days, in those days, there was just all kinds of drama, and I didn't think he was ever going to come out of it. And as a child, people don't realize children they can be mentally ill from the very beginning. You got to remember, we got serial killers that were like that from birth. Their parents will sit back and like reflect on their life after they've done killed half of Manhattan and da 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 da. And tell you, if you listen to the parents, they'll tell you something ain't right. They've always known it. Well, Christopher always had a bad temper. But that just goes to show you that Big Pharma ain't all they're cracked up to be, because the medicine they kept trying to guinea pig him with kept driving his little ass crazy. And I absolutely forbid it. Let's see, who did I miss? Um, Talking about you earlier. I've missed you. Oh, and speaking of which, let me tell you the good news in case you didn't know that Nina Rice and I are conniving between the two of us to celebrate the anniversary up there with you guys. And I know you're close by. So guess what that means? What's up, baby? Before you go to bed. And doesn't Daniel have it? Didn't you give it to Daniel?
No.
Are you sure? Well, ask one of the kids where it's at. If they know. Boys, flashlight now. I told him that too, but apparently he thinks that he brought it back. I told him that. Oh no. Jamie, we're coming to Hagerstown. Denise, Miss Deuce, oh my God. I just posted an interview from a mom about this same thing happening in California to her daughter. It's unreal. It's craziness, man. Sometimes you just have to do what you think is right. And there's always going to be a health professional standing by to tell you you're full of shit. Don't do that. Every single time I have accused the system of creating and manufacturing the jibby jab syndrome and all the treatments and all that shit. I've not had one single person deny that shit. Not one. So I don't care what they say. I will, because I have one ask me because I got no vax orders on my kids. And when they called me at the school saying that they need a shot, I said, you need to look in his file because he's got a no vax order. And the doctor got tickled at me because when my son stepped on a nail outside in the backyard, I took him in for a tetanus shot. And he said, well, how come you'll let him have a tetanus shot, but you won't let him have a vaccine? I said, because he'll live through the tetanus shot. The damn vaccine might kill his ass. Um, Jamie Crow, we're coming to Hagerstown and we want to meet with you and Third and Jeffrey and Glory B. I want to go down to the vigil. I'd like to go to Camp Freedom. I'd like to do a lot of things. Yvette, how are you this evening? Jamie, are you still in strike? You're not still on strike, are you? Then again, you might be because I ain't seen or heard nothing from you last. Man, my neighbor is watering the thirsty grass, y'all. It won't do me no good to turn it around and let y'all see it, but this is his little thing. He waits till this time of the night to water the grass. He's out there. See him moving around? He's got the sprinkler on. I know it's dark. Uncle went to bed. Yvette, Uncle went to bed. It's going to be around October. What?
I'm waiting for the rain. I can't wait no more.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. It sprinkled maybe 5 drops. So, no, it's going to be our anniversary is on the 18th. So what I want to do is, I probably won't be able to get the numbers up in that amount of time. What'd you do? But I may not be able to do it that quickly. But I want to sit down and kind of make plans with y'all. I want to do all of those things. I want to take the live stream. But most of all, I'd like to get the numbers up to where we could get some Cash App donations to help out because things are tight. Although me and Deuce are actively looking for work, I just applied to a job today that's doing the samples and stuff in Kroger. And I used to do that kind of stuff, so I'm looking forward to it. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. All right, Lori says, that's the best time to water your lawn. Actually, it doesn't evaporate as quickly, correct? And if you water it during the day in the heat of the day, it'll burn the hell out of the leaves. Cowgirl says, good conversation tonight needs to be talked about so people can be healed. That's what I do. I just come in here and whatever pops up. Hi, I can go live. Allergies are bad. I can't go live. Okay, I got you. I got you. But, I think one of the most important things that people don't remember is that it is the smallest things that you give of yourself that wind up meaning. It might be you swinging by and picking your mom up one day and y'all going out to lunch. It might be you coming in for no reason at all and having a gift for your hubby or your wife or whatever. It could go either way, but just the smallest little things in the end is what they're going to hold on to and remember. And people need to understand and realize that every moment you have on this earth counts. You might not feel like anybody cares about you, but I guarantee you there's at least one person in this world that loves you as a person. So that's how that goes. Um, See, our society's got us in a position where we feel like if we don't agree or disagree all the time, and that's in marriages, it's at work, it's at church, it's within families, and it'll flat tear a family up, just not being able to agree on something. But one of the things you have to remember is life is short, and it don't, like I said, it don't take but a blink of an eye for your whole life to change. All right, y'all go have a good night. Oh Lord. Uh, oh well, let's hope not. Yeah, but where are they, Jamie? Are they in specific areas? Are they all in one area? Where are they? Are they in DC? Maybe. Hopefully, it would be nice. I have to show y'all something funny if I can turn it around without jiggling y'all too much. I'm gonna turn this just a little bit. I want you to look at my swing. Well, it went. Thank God it didn't break my phone. Hold on, y'all. Look at Miss Fancy back there. Chilling. Sorry about that. But it'll give you something different to look at anyway. Sorry. Sorry. I dropped you on your head. I hope you got your helmets on. Lori says, Jamie, where are you seeing this? And Nina says, I'm turning on the dadgum news. Find out where they're at, Nina. Someone sent it to me now. Um, yeah, she's a mess. She's sitting out here. That's Chris's cat, Chloe. We call her Clo. We call her Clo. It was on Storms about 20 minutes before the end. Cool. And she's 4 years old. I had her and her brother. I adopted them here in Texas, but I just recently lost her brother. Um, so she's been chilling here with me and Deuce and the two boys for quite some time. Well, you have to keep us posted, man. You got to keep us posted. So that's crazy. If they move the military around, something's going on. Of course, the news don't tell anything, especially if it's related to Trump. That's what you'll find in here. We look out for each other. He still alive, Jamie? Oh, okay. That's crazy. Stormtrooper Luke was one of the links that I threw you earlier. Um, that's crazy that they're here. What you guys think? China trying to invade, or are we being threatened somehow? Something coming we don't know. Wow. Okay. Sounds like to me that Deuce might have went to bed, but I'll see if I can find out anything about it later. That man has got no brain. Okay, y'all heard me and Deuce talking earlier about the flashlight. I told him his neighbor had it. He said, no, I brought it back. Well, there it is. Neighbor had it. The neighbor had it. The neighbor? I have a live stream to prove it. You heard me call you my neighbor. No, that's Big Smo that says that. We'll see. I have to look into it. It is scary. Something like that scary. I'm surprised Biden is cognitively alert enough to order troops back to the U.S. Sorry. We're looking for the military. Well, we sent them on to the beach. They living it up drinking Budweisers. Sorry, wrong destination. I thought you said you wanted them on the beach. Let me know what you find out, Jamie. Yep, let me know what you find out. I doubt it. It's been sitting open all this time, Luke. Even the governor of Texas didn't move until somebody started asking him that question. Why ain't you done something? Because he's in pocket with the WEF and the elite. That's why he ain't done nothing. I know you are. I mean, Biden, his stupid ass opened the border because he just had to undo what Trump did. And it doesn't matter to me whether it's Trump or Biden, but I will say society and American life was better when Trump was in office. I don't care whether he's a Democrat or Republican. I do not care. The man had the America doing really good. So I give him credit for that because he is a businessman and he run this country like a business. Gas was only $1.88 a gallon. People were doing better because they had money to spend. And now they are creating a damn food shortage so that people think we ain't got no damn food because they want to let us eat crickets and plants and shit. Nobody wants to eat that shit, Mr. Bill Gates. Nobody wants that crap. You can keep your cricket legs. They own more farmland than we do. And I'm telling you, that's his goal. And that's disgusting. That is disgusting. I don't want to eat no plants and no crickets. When I go to the daggum store to get a hamburger, I want it to be red and not green either. I don't want no veggie burger. I want a hamburger with beef in it. Yeah. You talk about them big old soybeans now. Wonder Bread. Oh Lord. Yeah, but it's dark. It is. Shut the door. You're letting out the air conditioner. Bump it. You can see his legs anyway. See him moving them? That's the way it goes. That's the way it should go. So, yeah, basically tonight I got live just to goof off. Well, I don't know about all that. He is a leech, you know. That's the only thing that concerns me about him is that he's got the money to hobnob with the best of them, and he comes from a line of people that do too. So there you go. Tanks are being deployed all around the U.S., and we might have some arrests. That's all I know. I hope it ain't the Patriots they're trying to arrest. That sounds like martial law type shit. If the tanks have been deployed, that don't sound good. I don't think anybody probably knows. But somebody's going to find out. I bet you Nancy Drew will find out if it's going on in D.C. There's going to be tanks to do with arrests, and they would be in downtown D.C. too. I know they've been having the military down there. They've had stuff under armed guard around the White House, especially, and in Canada. Oh no, I hope it ain't a takeover, y'all, for real. Canada's a part of it. That's a big deal. Because you know Biden and Trudeau are both puppets of the WEF. I'm just saying. Yeah, it sounds like it might be a little scary. If Deuce is still up, I'll get him on it. Denise says maybe better than suits and ties knocking on front doors. I know, right? Suits and ties. 3-letter agency type people, huh? They're agency type people. Not at all. I hope not. Let's hope not. There's a lot of people that believe World War III was going to be like a silent war. If they bring in martial law, that ain't good. And y'all know China's been ready to make a move for quite some time. We shall see. But then again, it could be Trump. He said that he's got them. But yet they trying to arrest him. I heard and read yesterday somewhere they said he was not guilty. I know, right? What we need is a back channel info board where everybody can post their location. And that way, if somebody needs something, we'll know where you are. Stand up and take final control of our country. I hope it don't come to that, but we'll see. We shall see. You know, I've always looked at it like martial law was like not good because they could turn that real easy on the Patriots. And there's a lot of people that believe that that's going to happen. Let's see. Hadn't done this in a long time. There you go. Put board and everybody just put their location, then we could look out for each other. Maybe. I don't know. I can't. He's sleeping. He went to bed early. He did not sleep good last night, y'all, and he is caught. One of these days, I'm going to meet your governor. I want to meet your governor. Luke, I want to meet your governor. We'll see, Jamie. Who knows? And he says, but the military may be fed up with the administration and their woke policies. Just saying, well, it could be, but you're going to, just like the government, the Congress, and the Senate, and judges, and teachers, and preachers, and all kinds of crap have been invaded by these people, so have the military. No, I guarantee you, you'll see it on TikTok. I let my account close, but I think that's why they're trying to get it banned here because they too many. Yep, I love Youngkin. Too many people are running off at the mouth. Lynn Youngkin, I was there when he actually made his acceptance speech, and you don't. If you can't believe that the power of the people can change a state, don't think again because he did it, and he got the backing of the people that would back him. The mama bears. Of course, we will pray hard. Yep, love Governor Youngkin. If we could get his type in, if we could get his type into most of the states, we could turn this around. But it's going to take the Patriots all standing together to do it. I mean, what's the purpose of having to choose between the lesser of two evils? Y'all hear my neighbor's dog? She is playing Petticoat Junction from him, and he is howling to it. Shut the door. So, yeah. Crazy dog. All right, I'm fixing to have to end the live and go in and deal with kids because they being too loud would do sleeping. I'm going to have to. Listen, y'all fix to go to bed. You don't believe? Nope, you're going to go to bed because you're being too loud and he is trying to sleep. Excuse me. Your last ditch effort is to sit down because if I hear you that loud again, you're going to bed and I'm taking the remote. And so is your brother. So, sorry about that, y'all. Good night. I hope I see you back. And you guys finish up your conversations. I love each and every one of you. And again, Luke, thank you for dropping in. I've enjoyed it tonight. It's been a good chat. And yeah, that's what I do. We get in here and we talk about stuff just like this. So, but yeah, and I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Later.